and our tour that day ended at Tiananmen Square. And by that time, I'd fallen in love. I'm here with all my new friends. Hi, everyone. All right, where was I? All my new friends. All right, so interruption again. I think I'm going to talk in a few minutes after I get out of the way of the gardeners. And yeah, here we are again. Hi, everyone. My name is Jesse, formerly of Jesse in Asia. Today I'm starting a new name of my channel, Jesse's Journey. Because I'm taking a final lap, I'll call it a victory lap, around Wuhan University, where I have taught English for the last 4 years. And in a couple days, my wife Summer and I are heading to Shanghai for a couple days, and then flying to San Francisco, and a whole new chapter awaits. I hope you join me. I hope you continue to join me. And I want to thank everyone who has, watched my videos here in China, even if you'll say, well, he's not in China anymore, I'm not going to watch him anymore. That is perfectly fine. I want to thank you guys. And for everyone else, happy Jesse's Journey. Setting the scene, it's a overcast, very humid, soon to be rainy Sunday morning. I see those students are off to the Wuhan University Art Museum, so I will go another way. Come join me. About those students who seemed crazily excited to see me, I had to tell them that I'm really not messy. Yeah, about those students, it's just a reminder that I'm in Wuhan, China, in the middle of China, and it's not like I'm in Shanghai, Beijing, maybe Shenzhen. There's still so many people here, especially young people, who rarely, if ever, see a white face. And yeah, it was crazy. Little rock star treatment, something I never really got from my students here. May you live in interesting times, right? I first came to Wuhan for this job in the fall of 2019, and only a few months later, boom, Wuhan became famous. We had our 78-day lockdown in our apartment, Summer and me. It was a crazy time, and ever since then, we've been gradually crawling our way out of it. This year, though, has been remarkably back to normal, which is a good thing. Although I've been teaching here for 4 years, I actually came here to teach in 2008. Yeah, in 2008, I was in between my first and second year of my master's program in teaching English to speakers of other languages at San Francisco State University, and I saw this posting for this summer teaching program. Collaboration between Wuhan University and the Ohio State University, which I always have to say with venom because I am a University of Michigan man. The Ohio State University had this program where they would assemble about 30 American teachers to come here to teach a summer intensive English program. And while some of them were from Ohio, they plucked us from all over the country. And when I came to this university, it was like a thunderbolt, how beautiful it is. The program was great. I met a lot of friends that are still, I would say lifelong friends. And the university, though, it's been the drawing card. It's gorgeous. Between the hills and the forest scenery and my love and need for walking, for both exercise and, basically thinking about life, this really has been a wonderful place. And my step count has forever increased. Although I must add, I may never get used to the humidity. Back to talking about my first time here in 2008 on the summer program, I really enjoyed it so much that I inquired about teaching here full-time after graduating in 2009. And I would have, except that you wouldn't believe the pay. Back in those days, Wuhan University, one of the great universities in China, they were paying 4,000 RMB a month, which at that time, God, I don't know what it was, maybe $800 a month. I thought about it. And then I came to my senses and took a job in Beijing paying double that. Woohoo, rich man. Not taking that Wuhan job in 2008 may have been the best decision I ever made. And not because of the money, because it got me back here in a great story that, if you bear with me, you will just absolutely love it. It is so freaking humid. The humidity is kind of coming down like rain, but it's not really rain, it's like mist. And all I hope is that it doesn't ruin my iPhone. Anyway, I graduated from San Francisco State University in 2009. I worked at schools in San Francisco for another year or so, and then I took that job in Beijing, at the Beijing Hospitality Institute. I was in Beijing one day when I got an email from my friend Bob, the coordinator, the leader of the Ohio State University program that I taught at in Wuhan, and he asked me if I wanted to join him to kind of corral and give a tour to the new batch of teachers for the Wuhan University summer program. Every year the new teachers would land in Beijing, and before they got to hot, humid, sticky Wuhan, they would take a tour of the usual things in Beijing: the Great Wall, Tiananmen Square, Forbidden Palace, all that. And Bob, he figured another guy that could be helpful, why not? And I said, yeah, sure. One of the first people I met, well, maybe the first person I met, was the Wuhan University program manager. The Wuhan University half. Bob had brought her up from Wuhan to be kind of a Chinese speaking guide for the teachers. And so both of us were in the hotel in the morning waiting for the teachers to get up before our trip to the Great Wall. And we started talking, and We continued talking in the van ride up and back from the Great Wall, and our tour that day ended at Tiananmen Square. And by that time, I'd fallen in love. It was a very strange feeling. I was old enough to know that there's no love at first sight. And yet I was having these feelings, and I was pretty sure of them. It was very strange. When I said goodbye, there was just this nervousness, this electric nervousness between the two of us. And I didn't know if I'd ever see her again. And I said goodbye, went on my way, probably went home, I don't know. And if you haven't guessed yet, that program manager, the Chinese program manager of the Wuhan University Summer Intensive English Program, would later become my wife. Here she is on the Great Wall that very day in a picture I took before I knew that we would have a future together, a life together. That was in 2012, 11 years ago. And I find it a little serendipitous that suddenly the sun is shining on my face. And with that, I think I'm going to end my video. I want to thank you guys for watching. I hope you continue to watch as I move from Asia to the United States, change my name from Jesse in Asia to Jesse's Journey. Really appreciate it. If you liked this video, please press the like button. If you have a comment, I'd love to hear your comments. Drop one below. And if you haven't already subscribed to my channel, subscribe. Thanks. See ya. Bye. The Ohio State University. Hail to the victors valiant, hail to the conquering heroes, hail, hail to Michigan, the champions of the West.